in Omaha in 2009, you'll recall a Christmas blizzard that dumped about a foot of snow on the area.
In fact, there were back-to-back blizzards that year. With El Nino returning in 2015, should we expect history to repeat itself? Tonight, the winter weather forecast.
Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Jim Flowers. It's time to take a look at the winter forecast. I want to start with the methodology. What actually went into making up the winter forecast? We are currently in a very strong El Nino, or a warming of the Pacific. Now normally when I look at these, I look at the current El Nino and then go back to previous two winters and hopefully come up with a composite of anywhere from 2 to 3 winters. Now, what has been the pattern? Well, we are currently in an El Nino for this year. We were in one last year, but the year before that, we had a neutral pattern in the Pacific. So that is our 3-year pattern. Now, all you have to do then is go back over all of the data and find the years with this similar pattern. Which ones worked out to be the best? Well, let's take a look. It turns out there were two very good matches. One, in 92-93, we had 37 inches of snow, and in 2003-2004, that was the year we were shoveling snow off the rooftops, we had 47 inches of snow. Now, there's quite a range here, so I decided to have a tiebreaker. I did look at the years when we had super El Ninos to try and differentiate whether we'd be on the high or low side of these amounts. And look what happens. If we look at 57-58, 38 inches, 72-73, 38, 31, 37 in 92-93, and then a little bit higher in 97 and in 98. So it tends to favor well above normal snowfall. Now, what do we have with El Nino? Well, El Nino is a warming of the Pacific. These are values in degrees Celsius above normal. You double these and you get the actual amounts in Fahrenheit. The entire Pacific is very warm. I don't think, though, that our entire winter will be decided by what happens in El Nino. It's going to be decided by the warm waters in the northeast Pacific, because high pressure keeps building here. That is going to divert the storm track down into the Texas Panhandle and then back up into portions of the Missouri Valley. This should be the primary storm track. There will be a secondary storm track across the southeast, and that will exit in the eastern U.S. Based on these two storm tracks, this puts above normal precipitation and snowfall in a band from West Texas up into Nebraska, Iowa, maybe as far north as portions of Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Drier weather will be found through the Ohio Valley and also over the northern Rockies. Temperatures, because of that southerly track, will be unseasonably cool, mainly because of the clouds and precipitation. Our temperatures should average out above normal. So, what's the bottom line? We're in a progressive pattern. We're going to see storms coming through every 3 to 5 days. There's a potential split in the jet stream pattern, and El Ninos tend to favor heavy snow both early and late in the winter. Now, if there's a bright side to the forecast, we are in store for an early spring and less severe weather. So what does this all translate to? Well, let's take a look at the forecast. In terms of temperatures, they should wind up above normal. Above normal snowfall, the forecast 35 to 38 inches. Normal is 26.